Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. How are we all doing today? Yes, this is Saturday, 27th of September 2025. We are here again to go through one of the important message of the day. And that is Akparawa's and Fallback Republic claim, their post and their reaction towards the so-called lawsuit. And we are going to show you reason why we put this title that we are seeing here. Finally, Akparawa, Nkere, and fallback criminals proved their hate on PM. You know, many of you may not understand what they are doing because the post that I'm talking about has to do with what PM and DOS, IPOB, argued about years ago. And that was when the issue of sit at home was the order of the day. People were like, stop it, stop it, stop it. PM said, before they even said, Master Mukano told PM to stop it, they have tried all they could. They send the Jofo, they send all the lawyers, even the master that we are seeing today made an attempt. They send, a lot of people try to reach out to PM just to stop that sit at home. Because we all know what happened to Master Mukano. If what happened to Master Mukano is, let's say, in a scale of 1 to 10, I can tell you that 8% of that 10 comes from, from Ndibo, especially the political wing. All right. What I mean by that, Igbo politicians, governors, and rest of them, they are the one that contributed a lot. If they're not the only thing that happened to Master Mukano, because we all know why they were the one championing the issue of sit at home. Igbo economy is going down. Today, 1 year now that PM is not here, can you point one thing that sit at home for, because they don't sit at home like they normally do, right? So the money generated that they have generated so far that PM is not here. What are they doing? What have they done with that money? All right. Now, so now Akparawa and their group says something that I would like to share with you. That's why we are here this morning. And please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. In case if you are new to this kind of report and I want you to subscribe to the channel, of course, share it to any group of your choice. We are going straight to the program. Pay attention because we have not just on Nkere or Akparawa. Let's start with Eunice BB. Let's start with her because she made a post and said this that you are gonna see on your screen now. I just want to pay attention on that as you share this video and like it. Very, very, very important that you do so. Now, let me take this one down first. So what you are seeing here now is a post from Eunice BB. She says something that I would like us to pay attention to. Breaking news, the Biafran Republic government in exile has had an ongoing lawsuit against Ngozi Oraveze and their co-conspirators since May 29, 2025. We are not committing or providing updates on the lawsuit. Okay? Despite the eagerness of many Biafrans for us to do so, as it is an ongoing legal matter, and any comments which we make can prejudice the case or be used in the court against us. We will only provide updates when instructed to do so by legal counsel. There has been no delay. There has been no delay in the case, as has been falsely propagated by some. I don't know who. Maybe they are doing this in their circle. Nobody said that you have delay because of anything. Nobody tried to lie or anything about it. Maybe in your own circle, people are questioning you about it. Maybe that's why you're saying what you're saying. But I have something to show on this program before we move to another person. Against you, though. Against you, Eunice BP. Let me take it this line again. There has been no delay in the case, as has been falsely propagated by some. A major case in U.S. federal court takes many months to minimum at minimum. Okay, maybe many months that you're talking about. No months. They did not mention the number of the months that you have to take. And I have not seen anybody supporting USB government that said that case is done and dusted. Nobody have said so, but maybe in your circle, people are pushing you guys. Why is it not going on? Right? I believe that this post is basically meant for your camp. U.S. courts move at their own pace, and we do not have control of their timetables. Biafra must be patient in this matter and trust that we are taking all the necessary steps for for a victorious outcome. APM, as a personal, as your P of APM. Now, many of you will be like, she represents Nkere, she meant well for Biafra. Like many of you have actually, like many of you have likely said, I'm speaking on the angle of those who are not aware of what is going on. This woman you are seeing here, this is her handle called Eunice BB, is not just DOS agent. It is proven, and I'm going to remind you, like I believe many of you already know, especially those of you that followed us, long time ago before now. I think this post you are seeing here shouldn't be new to you, unless if you are just a newcomer. All right, if you're a newcomer, yeah, it may appear new to you, but if you are not, I'm just trying to remind you that in 2023, back then 2023, this woman you are seeing here says something against PM. She don't believe in PM. Okay, she don't. Not even 2024. And I will tell you why. Look at her post for you to know when she begins. This love that she loved PM now started. This is not the complete her tweet. This is not the complete one. I think I have saved it somewhere, maybe in my flash drive. I will save for it. But this one is the one we are seeing that is the one I can lay hand on, from my laptop. Just because of this recording, I have to, search for it sharply. And sharply, I managed to, got this one. But I think there's another one that's more, explanatory. That one will give you more details about her nonsense. But look at what she said. PM made a post here, okay, and said national, state of nation address that he is coming up to address Biafrans. And UNDCPB responded by putting this to us, under. He said, look at the nation address. This is from PMO that she's coming to give nation address. Okay, that's state of nation. That's what it's called, state of nation. And she quickly responded here, down here. This post was made on 1st of November. Look at it here, 1st of November. Okay, PM made this post. You can see for 4.220, that's for 4,200K view. And as of that time, 1st of November 2023. Then the same 1st of November, this woman replied, you are seeing her, replied to Simon Ekpa here. Okay, she said, 2 captains cannot be in the same boat. She don't even believe that PM supposed to talk. This is from the US angle. She don't believe that PM is here for anything good. No. She don't believe in anything that has to do with the PM. She sees PM as an intruder, as somebody who is not supposed to talk about Biafra. Is up to her, is Mass Namakano must be the one. Then remember, I told you 1st of November, then few months to enter this 1st of November 2023, few months to enter 2024, that Biafra was already declared. So in space of how many months? Okay, because a year later of her post, Biafra was already declared. The question you should ask yourself is, I'm not telling you that she changed immediately after this. She may join Nkere after Nkere must have reached out to her and told her, like, even in Nkere, the one called Nkere, that is now disguised her name and all that. They both of them are well-known DOS member, officially certified. Okay, certified. They are not just saying it because they're just love PM that have been there all this while. No. Remember, Mazamagano was kidnapped in 2021. The whole 21, the whole 22, the whole 23, because this is the end of the year of 2023. So what has changed that made them to join Nkere after PM was arrested, after his detention, after they detained him, they now have access to champion Biafra government in exile. Common sense should let you know that you are dealing with agents, enablers, those who hate PM with everything in them. And since PM is not here physically, whatever PM have planned all this while, all the arrangement of PM in 2021, 2022, 2023, they are here to destroy it, to disrupt it. That's why Nkere was able to bring them in and use Akparawa, who have been nursing negativity in his minds against PM, to champion and to make sure they got everything destroyed. That as they go by, they keep on looking for a way to justify their crime, their criminality. I am going to show you other things, but I just want you to understand that the woman that made this post that you are seeing here, okay, this post you are seeing here is not here for PM, neither is she here for Biafra. She is here to do one thing only, to disrupt and destroy everything that PM represents. And nothing, I'm not saying it because I want to cajoke her, I want to insult her. I have just showed you her previous activities. Many posts, many screenshots from her, and just take your time, count the time frame. The month she made the post, the month she started talking about Biafra. Did you know this woman, please, all of you watching this, whether from your far deep, far back, USB, wherever you think you belong, ask yourself this question. When Biafran's self-referendum was on, do you used to see this woman in anything like that? Where was she when Biafran cast self-referendum? She was nowhere because she belonged to Nkere. Of course, Nkere is DOS. This woman is agent. She was not in picture of anything that has to do with PM. I've just showed you her mindset then, that PM coming out to address Biafran, that his PM is trying to become another captain in the boat. Does that make sense to you? Meaning that when PM addressed Biafrans, when DS refused to talk to Biafrans, because PM, everybody who relied on PM YouTube channel then to gather some momentum, to gather some information, to equip yourself on day-to-day activities of the movement. PM was the one dishing it out back to back. Then this woman was nowhere to be found, and she could be, I believe, judging by her statement, she may be one of those who think that PM is doing much, trying to take over, that he is trying to become master kind overnight. Who are you? How dare you? That kind of thing. That was her role then. Now that brings me to this post you are seeing here now. This post from Akparawa himself, as you can see, 17 hours ago. A man who claimed to be information minister but has no information to dish out to tell Biafrans, a liar from pit of hell who know nothing than to lie, said, I am reminding their Mughals. And you will be like, okay, what is he trying to remind us? Now let's go through this post here. The post is from Daily Post, as you can see. This is from Daily Post. It says, IPOB, why we are no longer taking order from Namodekano Samaneba. And this publication was made on 15th of February 2022. At the time of this publication, Eunice BP, that I just showed you now, she was nowhere to be found. She's nowhere near PM, near anything, autopilot or Biafran government in exile, as time depending on the date. You understand what I'm talking about? And this is, so now dig it out. The question is for him to keep this thing in his mind to search for it and bring it up now goes to show that he was waiting. They already know that a time like this will come when PM will not be here, and they will use his own, his own line of argument against him. But what he forgot is that when PM started, IPOB, was very, very ruthless in making sure that PM is not, in the family of IPOB, in DOS and all of that. They don't want to work with him because they already know his template, that his own line of agitation, is too focused with what Mazakan actually wants. And they don't want it because they have been fighting Mazakan internally. They want Mazakan to form their group. This IPOB, all of us are hearing about, to become a pressure group, whereas Mazakan actually determined to use it for Biafran liberation. So it is two people with two different minds pretending to be one. But Mazakan don't have anybody that understand that his line of agitation. That's why he said he was looking for 100 men. Because he understands that these millions or thousands, whatever you may call it, that follows him have different opinions. Some of them want Biafra that has to do with 5 Igbo states. Like this we are hearing today, that yapping nonsense. That was his argument then. I used to watch him, I followed him, I know what he said then. He's one of those who believe that Mazakan should not waste time dragging or talking sense to other people, Biafrans elsewhere. Let them be where they are. Let us focus on five eastern states. That is what his own line of argument then. Forget about what he's trying to do. All of them are not looking for a way for governor to put a call to them and ask them, since you have a platform, can you use your platform and keep on preaching negativity in the minds of people? I understand how it works, but the only thing I want you to understand is that we all mature, we know what we want, and we know who is actually saying the truth. The polls that you are seeing here before you come from Akparawa, and the reason why he did that is to remind you that PM actually says something like this, and therefore everything must be the same. Since PM can say that to Mazakan, okay, we are going to do the same thing to him. Why I told you the story of how the whole thing started when Mazakan was kidnapped is for you to know that PM moved on with people who understand what is going on, and he formed a group called Autopilot and abandoned the one that quote unquote belonged to Mazakan. Reason we buy is not to counter Mazakan, but he understands that those in the circle of the family of IPOB that Mazakan built have different ideology and different mentality from what Mazakan actually wants. And the best way to bring what Mazakan wants is to move on with people with that same ideology, the same mindset, that are determined to go, head on to bring Biafra freedom and liberate our people without missing anything. PM did a very marvelous work. That he's one that worked on the map. He's one that actually talked to people when, start talking to people from the grassroots. This guy, Akparawa, is just a leftover of DOS. When you are washing something, maybe you are, if your white clothes is being stained with red oil, and you want to wash it with maybe detergent. As you are washing it, sometimes you need to apply, strong substance to remove that stain. Otherwise, it may take time. You may have to wash it and, spread it, to dry and from time to time, that thing will start disappearing. But if you want it to go immediately, you need to drop a stronger substance that will remove that stain instantly. What I'm trying to say is that this guy, Akparawa, is one of those elements that moved to PM, pretending to be with him. But in every garden of 12, there must be a Judas. His intention is totally different from what is going on, and it is different from what PM actually wants from get-go. That's why he brought this out, and he forgot that PM is in Finland, not in Nigeria like Mazakan is. He forgot that PM have more access to to communicate and to a kind of he can't judge the two, he can't compare. They are not the same. And let me remind you, PM Mazakan is saying that they should stop sit at home. For this guy to bring it out simply means that he was against it at home. That's why to him, this guy, he disobeyed Master Kano, and he wants us to pay him. The attack is directly to PM, not COS. It is attack. This project is direct attack on Master Samanepa, the Prime Minister. Not some of you may think it's true. People that will say it's true is just like Eunice BP, who have been against Master Samanepa from day one. Likely, just all these people that are following them, they are the same. Likewise, all of them, they are just like Eunice BP. We managed to justify this, the one of the Eunice BP, because Eunice PP, sorry, is because she has a platform, and from her platform you can see her mindset 10 years ago, 2 years ago, as case may be. Now, it did not end there. He put another post here. We are seeing. He says, educate those fools that someone in prison should not be the one deciding how you should deal with enemies of Biafra. Rather, you that is outside should be the one taking responsibilities of everything. And since you are outside, to tell you what I just told you, that these guys are all against sit at home, for him to bring it out, and anybody clapping for this, they are all against sit at home. These are people that ask PM, how dare you to stop to take their friend to sit at home? How dare you? Do you understand it? That to them, they are trying to undermine Master American. And remember what the CS said, that during the convention in Finland, she noticed that these people mindset they are not ready to declare Biafra. To them, it should be Master Americano that will declare Biafra, whether he is in the prison or he's not. So, if actually they want Biafra, why must he be restricted on one person that that Master Americano should be the one? Why must he be restricted for other people, restricting other people to from declaring Biafra? Why must he be made for Master Americano alone to declare Biafra? The reason is because they don't want Biafra there. They don't want it. What he said now, or what you are seeing here, is just like I told you, an attack, direct attack on PM Samanepa. Look at the post, and he circled this date too. Vanguard, Master Americano writes Samanepa, orders him to end sit at home. He's still telling that Samanepa, after receiving this order, that Samanepa refused. And therefore, they are not going to obey Samanepa. You can see the minds of criminals. Then they will tell Biafra. Ushio John, what is different between Akparawa now with the DS? It will be a hypocrite of you to start clap or to hate, not clapping, to hate DOS. All this IPOB one Nigerians, this is green, white, green, and pretend that you are following Akparawa and Nkere, because they are the same thing. Whether you love the IPOB, DOS, and you hate Akparawa and Nkere, no, you cannot just like one and hate one. It's just like a stretch mark. You cannot like a fat woman and hate a stretch mark. Because both of them come together, unless ladies that know how to keep themselves, from getting stretch mark. But you know what I'm talking about. You must accept it. If you hate DOS and say you love Akparawa, you are the worst hypocrites in this 21st century. They are the same. I just told you Eunice BP and the Nkere. This one is one who have evidence. Their screenshot, their message is everywhere. How they used to attack PM before PM was being kidnapped, we had been arrested. They never worked with PM. They never supported him when he was here. They started loving him after he was arrested. What does that tell you? Can't you use your brain for once? This man hiding here, Akparawa. If you look at the Yemen Information Minister, a very well-known certified Oyoshi. Look at what he's saying here. Look at what he's saying here. Now, I want us to go through this. I hope, let me see if this one is coming out. Yeah, now, let's just go through this one. He forgot to mention something to you, and that's why I have to bring it up on this screen. The issue of lawsuit and bring a suit. For you to know that everything about them is always lie. They can never ever change my people. Not now, they have never changed, and they're not going to change anytime soon. Are you getting my point? The video you are seeing here, this one you are seeing here, is when they claim that, because they know, they don't want to tell you that they sued Biafrans. Are you getting the point? Simon Ekpa sued Ngozi Orebeze in Washington over IPOB members' database. This is what Nkere handed over to Nigerian mainstream media. Have you asked yourself, why is it that they are the one reporting his message? They will report it before even Akparawa. And being that Akparawa is out to, to destroy PM, to criminalize everything, he is here pretending that it is normal, that your APM will have something to report to the public. You, as information minister of Nkere, you never for once ask your minister, your APM, why is it that I am the one receiving information from your office through Nigerian mainstream media or Nigerian platform? Why can't you give it to me? He won't answer because he understands the language, he understands the template. They are not here to form a government. No, they are not here to maintain anything. They are here. The target is on this man we are seeing here. They are from Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. And they said Simon Ekpa sued because of the this is the publication they made before they started changing, before the layers or that they called them, I believe. Somebody must have reached out to them and said, look, you have to stand, you have to be man enough to stand on what you did. PM may not be happy that you use his name, but I have already used his name. This is the very first announcement of lawsuit. The headline is what I see here now. Simon Ekpa sued Ngozi Orebeze in Washington over IPOB members database. They even put the IPOB members. Okay, Nkere. Oh yeah, they did. So why? The reason why some of them maybe is Nigerian newspaper that are the one put it that way, because that's what Nkere told them. Nkere did not inform them very well. They have to report it because they reported this. Daily Post, People's Gazette. If you go down here and read it, you will hear them mentioning how People's Gazette. Look at it here. So if not, look at if you read it, because I don't have time to read it now. I don't want the video to be too long. I have made my point just to remind you the genesis of the headline news and what they said from day one. They said, as you can see it above here, that PM Simon Ekpa sued Ngozi Orebeze and Biafrans, of course, whereas it's not. That's to tell. This is another way to remind you. PM who called me, I spoke with the PM. They're all fallacy, pure lies. Liars and deceivers are the one telling you to fall back. Okay, if you fall back, you were a liar, you were a criminal. Especially this moment. In all of them, I quote me anyway. All of them, both the one hiding their face on Twitter, making brokers, they are all criminals. They are all liars. They are all criminals. It did not end there. It may be like, okay, this is just the Daily Post, maybe quoting People's Gazette wrong. No, they are not. Here is one of People's Gazette. It is online. You can research it and find it and read it out. Nkere and the Akparawa may have deleted their own, but Nigerian children cannot delete their own because they're making money from it. They don't have time to delete it. Look at it here. The self-acclaimed Prime Minister of, the self-acclaimed, but when they want to write the APM, they will put the African government in exile, Prime Minister or acting Prime Minister. That's what they put. That is when you paid money to give quotes what you want them to tell you, how you want them to address you. But when they were reporting something about Simon Ekpa, they will tell you always put the self-acclaimed. Then when they want to report the APM, a man who's supposed to be acting on behalf, according to him, but because nobody give it to him, he's one forcing himself to be acting. When you asked him, okay, why don't you act? Show us how you act like him. Okay, can't show you anything. When they want to report anything that has to do with Nkere, they will tell you acting Prime Minister. When they want to report something that has to do with the Prime Minister himself, they will tell you self-acclaimed. You see Nkere working hand in hand with them? Can't you see that? The self-acclaimed Prime Minister of the indigenous people of Biafra, Simon Ekpa, has filed a lawsuit against former Alien, I don't know, Ngozi Orebeze. You don't even know that she's a CS, over the creation of a parallel faction of the Biafran Republic government in exile. and hijack of members database according to courts filed signed by people cited by People's Gazette. Okay, let me quickly go down and see who are behind the lawsuit. It says directed Columbia, Washington on which named Mrs. Orabeze as the first defendant. She is being sued alongside with the other. Okay, let me see. Do they make who has the signature on this? Let's see if there's anything like that. Okay, no, they don't have anything like that. There's nothing like that. There's nothing like that. But okay, can claim that is Simon Ekpa sued Ngos, right? And he handed over. He omitted his name totally. But when they go in get off, he has no other choice than to come out. Just like somebody, I have said it before. Ada atano nshiko noshi. Izu ano nshiko noshi. Ima ifimo nshiko na. Izu ano ya noshi. Imanta ya noshi ya visual. Because the moment you begin to chew it, sound then not too noisy. People begin to Nkere couldn't hide himself anymore. He came out and began to tell you that that PM did not enforce it in the first place. PM did not put it there in the first place, but PM has nothing to do with it. So PM may actually sue you on this one. It's possible for dragging his name to this nonsense. Although you retrieve your steps, anyway, I'm just saying. Please make sure you like the video and think what you think about it. The reason why I have to come up with this video is for you to know the criminal minds of Nkere and that group. It didn't start today. It's been there. It's a thing of it's a well-known fact that he never means something good at all. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. I would like to know your take. God bless you. Bye bye for now. Take care.